Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today, or for this week, we are going to talk about Hero Spotlight, and there are still more than 30 heroes to discuss, honestly. So the plan is to cover all the heroes that have paid cores only. Therefore, I might include Misty, Cadmos, and Beatrue since they also have orange fate cores. So I'm going to postpone streaming games for now since we will be discussing or we will be focusing on Exos heroes until the last day. So, let's get started. For today's Hero Spotlight, we are going to discuss about Chati.
Just a minor bug.
So we are going here to the journals button and let's look for Chati. So, he's over here.
You see? How was I? I won!
I'm pretty sure you always get a lot of copies of her because in my case or in the case of our guildmates, we always get Chati. The faded version, of course. So, we are going to check out her skill set first. The passive is Lucky Kitty, grants a barrier equal to 10% of own health for 5 turns when an ally receives damage 1 time per round. Then, her first skill, Lucky Chessie, increases own defense by 33% for 8 turns and grants a barrier equal to 20% of own maximum health to all back row allies for 12 turns. So, those are buffs. And now, for her second skill, Miracle Shooting Star, deals 187% damage to one enemy and 60% chance to afflict target with sleep for 4 turns. Now we are going to take a closer look at Chati. So this is she looks like a small kid. And she has this big cat-like mace. And for the appearance effect,
Did you call me?
Knight of Talking Cat Armor, Chati. Then this is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And it seems like her weapon is talking. Now for the illustration. Okay, this is Chati and her talking mace. Now, you're going to check the skill preview. So that's the basic attack or normal attack. It looks really heavy. And it seems that there are stars that flew.
Let's go, Chessie!
So this is the first skill. Wow. Lots of stars. Then, for the second skill, so those are her skill animations. Now we are going to check out the hero story. It says here, Paladin Chati, sex is female, nation is Esteris Republic. So that's her original nation because usually Chati is used under Bathory or in Greenland. But, well, it seems that that's how I observe it. From the moment we did a lot of from the moment we start doing Hero Spotlight, it seems that there is this original place where they came from, and then after that, they've traveled to a different place. That's why it changed. But for me, I think this is the birthplace. So she's from Esteris Republic, hero tier, or is fated. Fated grade hero. Then element is nature. She's 13 years old. Race is dwarf. Position defense or defense type hero. And her birthday is on June 15. A vagabond knight with talking cat armor and a huge hammer that looks like a cat's paw, so it's a hammer. She was once just a little girl with peculiar affinity for cats who wanted to become a knight for the Esteris Republic. There was one thing standing in her way. She couldn't afford the equipment necessary to become a knight. Chati had a cat named Chessie, but one day it was causing trouble and ended up being used as a part of Bayer's experiment to develop a piece of ego armor. That's kinda sad. So her cat was used as a part of Bayer's experiment. Bayer was delighted to see that this armor had successfully adopted an ego through his experimentation, but in fact, it was the cat's ego that had become implanted within the armor. This new armor was returned to Chati, and when the truth was finally revealed, Bayer acknowledged Chati as the rightful owner and gave a hammer to her as a present. Chati was delighted to have Chessie back, but also felt sorry that the cat was now trapped in the armor. So she decided to find a way to get Chessie out. With her newly acquired hammer and armor, she passed the test to become a knight. On her first try, she set out for an adventure seeking a way to free Chessie from the armor. Now, that is really sad. Imagine that your pet has become a part of an armor. So the armor is Chessie, right? So this is what she's wearing right now. But instead, the hammer or mace is not part of Chessie because this was given to her after she was given the armor. It's kinda strange and also sad at the same time. So we are going to check out the fate for Chati. I think there's only one. It's under the Blooming Someday Fate Core theme, and as you know guys, this Blooming Someday Fate Core theme is also quite unique because usually the characters here, or the original grade or original appearance of the character are actually kids, but in this Fate Core theme, they are all adults. So this is Chati. She's the Black Fate Core, or one of the Black Fate Cores. Cat Guardian Knight Chati. Chati in the parallel world of a new timeline. After many years of effort, she became an excellent knight, but she still couldn't find a way to get Chessie out. But just as Chati has grown from a girl, Chessie is no longer just kitty. Chati and Chessie will continue their adventure as the most trusted partners until Chessie can turn back to normal. So where is Chessie now? Okay, we are going to check out the passive, which is Lucky Kitty. It has his Dimensional Leap, increases own dodge by 20% and attack by 1000 upon receiving damage. Removes all buffs from this skill upon dodging successfully. Stacks up to 4 times. So this is the Time Walker, or the Blooming Someday Fate Core Team special passive. And if you're going to put Chati with Shell, you'll be able to benefit the Epode, increases dodge of all allies equipped with Time Walker Team Fate Core by 10%. And if you're going to put Chati with Talia, she'll be able to benefit Divine Hymn, increases maximum health of all allies equipped with Time Walker Team Fate Core by 5%. So now we're going to take a closer look. I'm trying to look for Chessie in her armor. So I think it's already built in because isn't it on her original version or fated version, you can really see the face of Chati on the armor, but now it's gone. So for the appearance effect,
I'm not afraid if I'm with Chessie.
Cat Guardian Knight Chati. It seems that her armor has also grown big. So this is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And then for the exclusive equipment, so this is what it looks like. It really looks nice. So I guess this has become of Chessie, because since it was stated in the story that her cat has also grown up, so I think this is what it looks like now. It looks grown up, to be honest. And we are going to check the exclusive equipment. Cheshire Knight. You can purchase this for 20,000 CES, and Chati's attack will be increased by 30, and her combat power will be increased by 10,000. Chati's exclusive equipment. The growth form of Chessie, who has overcome numerous adventures with Chati. It is fast, powerful, and at the same time has the capriciousness of the cat. So this has become a Chessie. So instead of the armor, it transformed out to be the weapon. So we are going to check out her skill animation, but first we are going to equip the exclusive equipment first. So that's her basic attack or normal attack. And then for the first skill, ooh, you can see the design. It's green. It has a lot of plants. And for the second skill, ooh, that's really nice. It has these green effects. So that's the fate core of Chati. Now we are going to check if there are orange fate cores for her, but it seems that I think there's none really. So there are no orange fate cores for her. Now we are going to check the Manage Heroes button.
Is this all you've got?
You can see I have Chati over here, but I'm not using her much.
Another victory for Chati and Chati.
And since there are a lot of, I think this is the one of the easiest fate core to get, because as you can see I already fusioned my Chati to 5 and I still have 3 more copies. Okay, so again, we're not going to discuss about the artifacts anymore because it's usually self-explanatory. Well, there are only 4 position types of characters or heroes, and usually for a particular hero, if you're going to look for the artifacts, it's already been filtered out for the particular position type of the hero. So it's easier for you to choose, and usually most of the artifacts are really good to use. It's up to you, but of course, if you happen to have the chance to get the orange and gold artifacts, it's still better. But don't forget about the purple artifacts because they are quite useful as well. So we are going to check out her skill again, particularly this one. It says here own maximum health. So when it comes to this, what I usually do is to look for gears with high HP because it has something to do with her own maximum health. Grants a barrier equal to 20% own HP. So usually I'm very particular or very literal when it comes to gearing my heroes, but it's also okay. There are other ways actually, but when it comes to me, since I'm not that nitty-gritty when it comes to gearing, I usually do that. I tend to be literal. So I tend to use for Chati a lot of HP gears. You can see here I have 2 vitality sets because remember guys, vitality set increases HP by 20%. So it's just 2 pieces. So therefore, 2 pieces, you still need 4 more. So usually for the knights, usually for the sets, that's basically for knights and supports, there are 2 pieces, because I tend to say these are for knights and supports because usually we want to make our knights and supports tanky because they are frontliners. So therefore, you can either choose vitality set, fortification set, and effectiveness set. These are 2-piece sets, and you can go full blast. Vitality set, 6 pieces, 3 sets, and what I have here, this is not really good when it comes to the substats because you can see critical damage, critical hit rate, HP, attack. Well, HP is good for her, but then you can see critical damage, critical hit rate, and attack. Most likely these are for damage dealers. How about for the armor. You can see there's HP in percent. That's good. This is the main stat. When it comes to the substats, I have HP in whole number, then effect resist in percent. This is good. Supposedly, HP in percent would be better, but critical hit rate and critical damage. So there should be something like defense, effect resist, or more HP. And attack speed is also good in order for them to be speedy. For the accessory, you can see HP in percent as the main stat. That's also good, or main option. When it comes to the substats, there's critical damage and critical hit rate again. Defense is in whole number. So again guys, since Chati is a knight, look for gears. Each of the piece, there are 6 pieces. So you can go for the substats HP, defense, effect resist, and attack speed. For the boots, HP is also good, but you can go for attack speed if you like. But I just place here HP. Let's say your sets are fortification set. You want to increase the defense because fortification set, again, this is a 2-piece set, increases defense by 20%. So you can go ahead and do this as long as there will be a lot of HP stats, particularly the main stats for the gloves, accessories, and the boots. Because for this, the armor, usually, it's defense in whole number. This is already fixed. You cannot change this one. Even for the helmet, HP in whole number. And even for the weapon, it's attack in whole number. These 3 pieces over here are fixed, but for the other 3 pieces, particularly the gloves, accessories, and the speed, you can change this when it comes to the substats. I mean, main stat. And when it comes for the substats, again, since she's a knight, go for HP, defense, effect resist, and attack speed. So that will be all guys for Chati. We've discussed about her, and also, as always, don't forget about the Unleash Potential board. This is really useful for every hero. And of course, the signature force of a particular general or nation that a specific character is under. Let's say for Chati, she's under Greenland, so therefore, it's always good if you're going to max out batteries, signature force. And since she's a knight, you can go for the blue fate course that you are going to look for, or Grisel, because she increases or give buffs to defense type heroes. And for Greenland, you are going to look for blue fate core Aiden. Okay, Aiden, because he gives buffs to heroes from Greenland. So that will be all guys for today. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile game and console game adventures. This is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.